It's just like a very cool way to protest.
Bitch, when I talk it, I live it, they feel it. And I got a pretty bitch with a fat apple, one leg in the air when I hit it. The police behind me, you know that I'm smashing, I ain't pulling over, you tripping. But I ain't trying to talk about police, to talk about bitches, let's talk about business. Okay, let's talk about the young nigga came up from nothing, now he worth a motherfucking million. Used to pay for a section, now they gotta bring us the back and to come in the bill. I knew that I was special back when we were breaking their houses and robbing and stealing. Okay, we made you put your hands in the air, put that thing in your face, run your pockets, we did it. And I ain't gotta act like I'm about it, ain't asking for no vouchers, I'm really a fish. Okay, trying to look out for karma, I had good intentions, I'm still asking God to forgive me. I know I got these fuck niggas pissed off, I'm over they bitch house, I'm all on the Wi-Fi. I'ma trick him and play Mr. Nice Guy. When he front, I run off, nigga, bye-bye. I told her I'm a motherfucking star, she can see me on TV, just turn it on sci-fi. You know I got a whole lot of hoes and they all different colors, I mix them like tie-dye. Yeah, we gon' make your whole dance with the devil, it's October 7th, shout out my boy Dada. Turned it up on a whole nother level, now they can't deny it, I'm catching they eye now. You might not wanna run up on me to promote your city, unless you ready to die now. I can lower the price on the peas if you get them from me and you buy more than 5 now. Bitch. And I'm the best motherfucking rapper, man. Like, best motherfucking rapper. That's just too much for him. Like, you know, it's just too much for him. Bitch. When I talk it, I live it, they feel it. And I got a pretty bitch with a fat apple, one leg in the air when I hit it. The police behind me, you know that I'm smashing, I ain't pulling over, you tripping. But I ain't trying to talk about police, to talk about bitches, let's talk about business. Okay, let's talk about the young nigga came up from nothing, now he worth a motherfucking million. Used to pay for a section, now they gotta bring us the back and to come in the bill. I knew that I was special back when we were breaking their houses and robbing and stealing. Okay, we made you put your hands in the air, put that thing in your face, run your pockets, we did it.
If I got it, then you got it. Me and my don't want for shit. Remember flipping all them bricks, me and my gang hit all the licks. Before I ever thought to rap, we dreamt to put on for the 6. By playing ball and selling nicks. Rule number 8, stay out the fence. Ballin' hard, no Carson Wentz. That boy ran off, ain't seen him since. Had so much birds, we had to ransom. Before we wrapped them up to ship them. Caught these sippin', calm my mental. Always strapped up, keep my pistol. Blow this bitch something like a whistle. No, I can't take no pictures. Give me flashback to the mission. Keep my name up out your mentions. Cause I know to stand on business. Bitch, I come from the trenches. We send boys out to that dentist. Bitch, we come from the ditches. We pop out them bullets hidden. Reach for my your family missing. If I got it, then you get it.
Bitch, when I talk it, I live it, they feel it. And I got a pretty bitch with a fat apple, one leg in the air when I hit it. The police behind me, you know that I'm smashing, I ain't pulling over, you tripping. But I ain't trying to talk about police, to talk about bitches, let's talk about business. Okay, let's talk about the young nigga came up from nothing, now he worth a motherfucking million. Used to pay for a section, now they gotta bring us the back and to come in the bill. I knew that I was special back when we were breaking their houses and robbing and stealing. Okay, we made you put your hands in the air, put that thing in your face, run your pockets, we did it.
To the bread, I got the keys to the bakery. These niggas out here trippin', selling keys to them agencies. My bitch keeps saying that the judge got a date for me. I tell a silly bitch, in your honor, they could wait for me. I'm gone in the coupe with the roof steady chasing me. Shine so hard like the fucking sun facing me. Basically, take it how you take it. I be making you be hating me. Loving me but hating me. Oh, you gotta pay for me. Riding in the big boy, sitting on them grown folks. Every time I park, it's a motherfucking car show. I guess I'm the #1 Lakers fan. Yellow bottle, purple bag.
Bitch, when I talk it, I live it, they feel it. And I got a pretty bitch with a fat apple, one leg in the air when I hit it. The police behind me, you know that I'm smashing, I ain't pulling over, you tripping. But I ain't trying to talk about police, to talk about bitches, let's talk about business. Okay, let's talk about the young nigga came up from nothing, now he worth a motherfucking million. Used to pay for a section, now they gotta bring us the back and to come in the bill. I knew that I was special back when we were breaking their houses and robbing and stealing. Okay, we made you put your hands in the air, put that thing in your face, run your pockets, we did it.
regardless. I'm emotionally scarred, that ain't even your fault. But don't listen to them haters tryna figure it was all.
Were you recently injured in a car accident? If so, you need to stop now and immediately call an experienced auto accident attorney. Look at this check for $237,000. This settlement and many others like it were payments our team of legal experts obtained for our clients. If you have not been in an auto accident, feel free to skip this video. We don't want to waste your time. But for those of you still watching, I'm going to share the best way for you to achieve the maximum settlement. The right attorney can help you get top compensation for your vehicle or property damage, medical bills, lost income, and pain and suffering. To obtain the most compensation for your car accident, we need to know if the accident was not your fault, if you were injured, and if the accident happened within the last 2 years. If this matches your circumstances and you have not spoken with an attorney, you need to call us now. Do not speak to insurance companies or the other party without legal guidance. Saying the wrong thing can absolutely destroy your case and reduce or even eliminate your settlement amount. Don't wait to contact us. The longer you wait, the less severe your case may appear. Eventually, the time to make a claim will vanish. You need to call us to get working on your case as soon as possible. Unfortunately, we've seen too many car accident victims attempt to settle cases on their own without the help of an experienced attorney. With no threat of a lawsuit or litigation, insurance companies make lowball offers and pretend like it's the best they can do. Do not make this mistake. You need the help from experienced attorneys at Find Legal to navigate the complexities of insurance law on your behalf. Great, you're saying, but how much will a personal injury attorney cost? This is a good question and the one everyone asks. Experienced personal injury attorneys
special teams miscue right off the bat, and they'll take over in really good field position.
Our attorneys only receive compensation when they win your case for you. There are zero out-of-pocket costs. Our legal teams work for free until your case is won. To make things even easier, you can contact us any day of the week,
looking for space.
Anytime.
It's Bob.
Here's a recent
and they'll
example
bring him to the ground after a short gain.
He was rear-ended by a semi-truck that was
That's
following
okay,
too
you'll take
closely
some of
into
these,
him.
but if they start
After
to
the
add them down the
accident-
road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. The quick out.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The quarterback would love to have that throw back, but at least he'll brag that he overthrew that dude.
my arm strength is elite. You see that? I can overthrow guys that can run like that. Yeah, that's probably not what's coming to mind, but man, you just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more when you got a guy that fast, but man, that's probably one he wants back.
And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds and short, just short of the line to gain, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Pulls it in. It's Love. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Quarterback may change this route. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. A really nice job of executing that.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He caught it! They will score! Touchdown, Texas A&M! Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. How long have the Aggies been fishing for jumbo plays like that one?
Just dying for it. They just want high-flying offense. They want fun. They want excitement. They had it back in the day with Johnny Manziel. Been searching for those big-time plays, that big-time offense since that point.
Got a man. It's Bell. There he goes. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Wants to throw on first down. Looking left. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. Good, solid tackle.
And I tell you what, these can get frustrating because you're thinking north-south. You're thinking get to that end zone. You're right on the goal line. You're starting this being part of the field where now you're giving up points and running backwards and dancing. Now you're starting about taking points off of the scoreboard. So I want to see a little bit more north and south probably.
Fires to the wideout. Looking for the goal line. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. Third and goal from the 2. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. He wants to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. That's a live ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense can do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Aggies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Trying to slam it. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. This is ultra aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
They'll move the tight end. Back to throw, it's Young. Finds his man, it's Jackson. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A productive play is one that it gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early, saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
The play action fake. He'll take another shot here. And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Defense is about negative plays, creating negative plays and creating turnovers. What a great job, not only creating the interception, but doing something after. You see the blocks after the interception, return it almost back to the house, and now you set your offense up with great...
Touchdown, Aggie! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll line up to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Coming out with it, it's Jackson. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to pass, it's Young. Fires to the middle. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to take a shot. Ball's in the deep ball. They're finally able to haul him down in midfield.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the 3rd quarter started. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes.
Pittsburgh offense will take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go.
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Dances away. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The throw to the outside is complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there because he didn't have the first down once he caught the pass. He had to be able to make a guy miss. And with his athleticism and skill, he's able to do that. And as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They'll line up to go for 2. From the gun. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Diamond shine, 'cause they really diamonds. Diamond really diamond, and I'm shining bright 'cause I'm really grinding. They ask me if I'm real, I say yes. My daughter gon' love this picture. All my diamonds shine 'cause they really diamonds. Bad bitches in line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm high, I say really, really. Got money on my mind, I say
something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right now.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Behind his tight end. At the 45, he's got room. Oh, there's an alley to the left. 20. Pass it. They'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Noles. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Oh, we're going to be neighbors.
Yeah, that's about my LLC. What's with all the hands?
I'm meeting Ham from LegalZoom. They handle my legal stuff, so I can handle my books.
Oh, why? There's so many smart influencers.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Really? Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Gonna take a shot. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To the air, it's Culpepper. Moves away as he feels pressure. He throws into the middle of the field. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Already down to score early. The last thing you want to do on your first drive is give it right back to them. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Wants to fire on second down. And it's picked off right at the goal line. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Grab near the marker. It's Haynes. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
To the air, it's Culpepper. With the catch, it's Johnson. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Off play action. Might be looking to run. Grab near the sticks. It's Haynes. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
Trying to burn this defensive back. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down, and an excellent throw, too. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I know there's pressure, especially in this area of the field, to get to the quarterback, but you can't give up a first and goal there. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air, it's Jordan. Steps away. He's going to take a... breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but, man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Oh, what a cut! Powers through. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
The Seminoles trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Looking to throw. Why not trying to get it in? And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Getting set for the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting...
He'll take a deep shot here. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit him right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got fourth and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Florida State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins. for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Buys a little extra time. He throws one to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that, they're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were...
And the sack all the way back to the 5. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude.
He's got it down the right side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Grab near the marker. It's Green. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Keeps looking downfield. He'll pull it down. Quick step and go. The Terrapins trying to cash it in on first and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Here comes the two-point try. Quickly complete. He is denied, and they will not be able to take the lead. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room, it's Lott. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Jordan. Extending the play. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. He's loose. Running to Green. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, no! Once he got some room, it was over. And they'll try to tack on 2. Slams ahead. He will not get there. Brought down at the 1, and the 2-point try is no good. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Haynes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Terrapins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Flushed out of the pocket. Lets it fly. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Looking down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And I think that right there has been one of the biggest stories of this game so far. The reason this team trails is they can't get one of their best players the football in the passing game. This guy's a weapon. He eats defenses alive each and every week and has yet to make one catch in this game.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's not afraid to go deep. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
The defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take us over, and now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Florida State.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
And how about the response from this defense? Put in a horrible situation, horrible field position. Jesse, they bowed their necks 3 times in a row.
Yeah, and it's a sudden change situation, and they practice that all week. You never know when they're going to come up, but you have to have guys on the field playing with a sense of urgency. This has been awesome defensively.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Going deep. Makes a grab for a big play. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down. First play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Good timing on the quick out. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a 1st down.
And the Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's got some space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And what a way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. After this, it'll be a wrap. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking to throw, it's Culpepper. He wants a big play here late. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports. And the Broncos will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the defense, Dave got him at the 27.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged out of the air. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Buying some time. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. To the air on first down. He'll try to do it himself. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, they were going to have their hands full trying to slow down this athletic quarterback. That time, they had their eyes in the wrong place. Quarterback got to the perimeter on the right, and it was just too late. Big gainer for the O.
Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. The sure hands, it's Concepcion. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, that's not the way this quarterback wanted to go. Obviously, when you're left-handed, you don't want to be going to your right, but a nice job using his fundamentals, getting his body turned around to help him make an accurate throw.
Makes the grab, it's Fletcher. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown Broncos. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first to score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. So the kick goes out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 40 to start this drive. Looking to pass, it's Jordan. Scrambling away. Makes the grab, it's Bell.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass. He's just posing so many problems and so many headaches.
Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grabbed over the middle, it's locked. Ball spins away. It's a running. Touchdown, Aggies. A great catch and run for 6.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback, good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fletcher. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Sends it back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Barnes. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space. The tag. Touchdown, Broncos. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Looking for the two-point try. They'll go to the air. He's got it in the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and they now lead by 8. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Pressure coming. Looking to buy time. On the run, fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking down the middle. The short hands, it's locked. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Bell. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
I know everyone's yelling, like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a third down. And guess what? Nowadays, fourth down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Boise State! Oh, that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. They want to see if they can score the deuce. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a two-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Concepcion. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half. The number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him, try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle, it's Allen. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Concepcion. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throw.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
and they can't make the connection.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He makes a grab. Touchdown Broncos. And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's up and no good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's live. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Jordan. Quarterback adapting. Down he goes. He tried to get out of trouble, and this defense wasn't having it.
You know, David, I love defenses that stay aggressive, especially at this point of the field. They've got pass rushers on this unit with speed and that are aggressive, and they can win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
And there's two thought processes when I'm a defense and I got them backed up is I am stopping the run, not allowing them to have any space, but also understanding this is also a shot part of the field. Like, it's going to be a run, or a lot of times that ball is going to be a deep ball thrown down the sideline because you'll get man-to-man. Nice job by the defense applying pressure, getting the sack, now putting them in a bad situation backed up close to their own end zone.
Makes the catch. It's Harris. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead, and they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Using his legs to buy some time. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Love. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Now improvising. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Back to pass on second down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
The Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Throws toward the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Got some room, entered the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
Texas A&M will line up with a first and goal. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Defense is back.